Now let's talk about the pages settings. It's one of the most important settings because here you can specify all the pages you want to use and you don't want to use, and it's obviously important to keep everything right here so that you have pins created only for those pages which you really want to have them. There are a few things you can do. First of all, from what you already saw in the previous videos, you can just like enable certain like passes. So for instance, everything which goes after the /recipes is good for me. But it's not only that. I can disable some pages in /recipes. I can enable some pages in the disabled categories as well. I can also do something like filter by keyword. So for instance, I can say that, hey, I want to also add everything which contains tags. And suddenly I have more plus 1000 pages. If you can see, if I remove it, it's 1800. But if I add it, it's 2900. It is useful not for this specific use case, but if there are some specific pages which you want to target, for instance, Easter, or for instance, Christmas, or for instance, I don't know, Halloween, and you want to make sure you target these keywords in your page. But it also works vice versa. For instance, if I have some Christmas, let's mention that I do have it enabled and I actually don't want to have it enabled. So for instance, I have some, I don't know, I have some recipes here which has a gin inside, and I want to avoid all the pages which have the gin inside. I just add here ~gin and I press enter, and it will avoid basically all the pages using gin. You can see that now they are all disabled. It works this way not only like for gin, but also like if I want to avoid Christmas pages, I can do the same till the Christmas, press, and that's it. It's once again useful if you want to, if I don't know, if it's July now and you don't want to create content for Christmas, you can do the same for Halloween. You can do the same for, I don't know, what else? Thanksgiving. I don't think I have Thanksgiving recipes, but you got the point. You can exclude specific keywords and they will not be used. Let's get rid of all of this. Another thing which you can do is, it's clear, is you can also filter by date range. So for instance, if you've been having your website for a long time, but you started targeting Pinterest on this since like start of the year, you can go here and say that, hey, I want to target only pages which were updated or created after 1st of January. I don't have any of those pages, so I have basically nothing right now, but if I go far in the past, I can enable it, and you can see that here it tells that I will have all the pages only since December 1st, 2023. I can also switch here to the table view, and I can also filter them by enabled, by when they were last modified, and maybe by page URL. No, not by page URL, sorry. There are a few also custom things you can do. We can talk about it right now. So first of all, there are certain website settings. First of all, BlogToPin by default auto syncs your sitemap each day at 5 a.m. UTC. So it means that if you have new pages created at 5 a.m. UTC, BlogToPin would scan it and understand it. Another thing is you can prioritize latest pages. So if you want that BlogToPin with each iteration of pins, it prioritizes creating pins for the last pages which were last updated or created. You can also enable that. I would keep it as is. And that's it. If you understand that, hey, I just created a new page and I want BlogToPin to sync it right now, you just press here refetch, and that's it. Another thing which you can do is you can set the priority here. It works the same way as with the templates. You have basically 3 priorities: high, medium, and low. And high priority pages would be used more than low priority pages. Hope it makes sense. And when it's useful, for instance, I don't know, you have some kind of listicles on your website, like, I don't know, 10 best red interior designs. And you also have how-to. And for instance, you want to have all the how-tos priority to low. You want to create some pins to test the water, but not commit 100% to what already works for you. You can either go through the pages one by one, or you can go here and bulk change priority and like say that, hey, I don't know, because I don't have the how to. Let's take a look at the example with gin. I can say that, hey, all the recipes which have gin inside, change the priority to low priority, and you can see that it set priority for those to the low. It also works this way. I cleared it right now. A few also things which you can do here is you can specify the keywords here. If the page is enabled, first of all, BlogToPin automatically by default tries to SEO optimize your created pins, but maybe you want to focus on some specific annotations, on some specific keywords, and you can add them here. Keyword 1 and save changes. If you want, you can also do bulk upload keywords in the CSV format, and it would also work. Lastly, there are certain cases when you want to add custom page which is not in your sitemap. These are weird cases, and these are super optimized cases. For instance, you have your pink gin recipe which works awesome, and you want to double down and create a second page like this, for instance, pink gin 2, which won't be indexed by Google. You don't add it to the sitemap, but you want to add it to Pinterest, because if it's a new page, Pinterest likes it more, and you want to create pins for that. So you go here, you go add custom page, add here pink gin, sorry, not pink gin, but pink gin 2. You add it here and press add links. Simple as that. Lastly, if you understand that your sitemap URL has changed, you can go to actions, change sitemap URL, and update it. I think I've covered probably everything. Last thing I didn't cover is because it doesn't exist in this example, but if you have some complex sitemap structure, for instance, you have the main sitemap and also you have the post sitemap, the page sitemap, the text sitemap, etc. You can also enable specific sitemaps, and all the other logic works the same. Hope it makes sense. See you in the next video.